Okay, welcome back. Finally a nice day. I tell you, it's been a lot of rain, but things are getting nice and green, plenty of water around and plenty of water birds. You'll see my little babies are up on the board chilling. Some really beautiful babies in these bunch. Pretty excited to see how some of these ones turn out, but we'll keep going through. These ones actually have been let out. Yesterday was their second time out, and today will be their third time, so we'll film that later on today. I've only been letting them out just before you know, the end of the day, so they don't muck around and hang around too much, but they're looking pretty good. Pretty happy that how they're progressing anyway. They're pretty smart. They've picked up this whole system quite well, and they're starting to fly a bit too, which is fantastic. So soon what we'll do is probably move all the birds over a section, because our new lot will go into this section in probably like 4-5 weeks time. There is some one lot of babies we'll have a look at shortly, and these are the few of the older ones that I'm deciding to keep for next year. I don't want too many birds. I'm just trying to keep the very best, and we can try and work from that. But we've got one cock here who is got a 2020 ring on it, so he's the oldest bird out of the bunch. Got this little guy with a 2019 ring, and the rest of them are this year's rings. Well, this season currently, because the new rings will be issued in a couple of weeks, which is good because we definitely got ourselves some of them. Where do you think you're going? You're a bit cheeky. This guy's really cheeky. I'll show you how cheeky this guy is. Come here. Come here. Come up here. He's generally pretty aggressive. Oh, hey? Is that what you reckon? He's actually a beautiful bird. He's got him and his sister. These are, well, he's a son of 3331, which is one of the new ones we've got from Melbourne. So be interesting to see how he progresses through. But beautiful little bird. Father's really well-bred Gabby, so it'll be interesting to see how that performs out here. Hey, you're a good little fella. I love them like this, real friendly. I miss having my pigeons like this. Probably something we'll endeavour to do a little bit more of in the coming seasons, is to keep them pretty tame. Some birds you just can't keep super tame. They're just born naturally wild, but he's going to be a really nice cockbird, I think. His father's a beautiful pigeon. But we'll keep ticking along. So far there's still 8 babies in this section, just the first round. So hey, you're just a little character. He's got beautiful wings on you too, actually, but we'll probably have a better look at these guys later on. But we'll just keep chipping along. I have been doing, well, not too much work in here. My main aim, just because I'm busy with work and family and stuff, is just getting these guys up and flying. Still flying these guys every day as well. They just go out for a quick 10-minute, 15-minute fly. And touch wood, we've had no falcons, so it's been actually quite nice. And perfect opportunity to get all these young birds up flying without losing any. Tide grizzle hen, she's still cruising around. Best kettle hens over here. And some of the auction birds are just chilling out over here. See, they're all just relaxing. There's some real beautiful ones in here. It's almost a shame to sell them, to be honest. But I just can't keep them all. I do have to downsize a bit. That's what I'm trying to do. This is one of the cocks too. He's an 83 best kettle, and he will be definitely one to watch in a sale. I think he's a beautiful pigeon, cockbird, and he'll be in the sale too. Actually, that one's brother and sister to some of my Meadows birds. They seem to be doing all right. Definitely like the tougher ones, but we'll see how they progress. But he's a beautiful pigeon. He's also a cockbird who's fighting up here. This hen will be. She's full brother, well, her brother and sister, so she hen this one, are in Pattaya, so that'll be interesting. She's a beautiful hen. Like I said, it's actually a real shame to let that one go. A few other ones. Looks like those two are paired up. That's interesting. But, where is he? Let's have a look at the black. Everyone likes the black. Yeah, he will be in the auction. He's a good bird. He's the one that we clocked in that 30 to 35 km/h headwind, which is a real tough race, and he done it quite well. But I am going to pair, where that's the mother, the tiger grizzle, so I'm going to pair her up with something different this year, so we'll definitely get more blacks, no problem. And this little one here is also going to be a sale. That's brother, actually this one's a hen. Both of these are going to be in the sale there, so it's just a lot. I'll go through individual videos later on, but these are very beautiful pigeons. Let's keep moving. Actually got Rosetta over there at the moment. I'm trying to unpair her for one of the cockbirds, but I don't have a lot of space. Let's have a quick look at her, to be honest. We'll look at her later on. She's trying to unpair her, but it's very difficult to do. We've still got the two pairs in here, both on eggs. I'm still probably, we'll see, not confident that these are going to hatch, just because they are first time parents, not the him but the hen that's in here, so they may not be fertile yet, because sometimes they take, because it's a little bit colder, I think the eggs might have been in the coolness for a little bit, so we'll see, because sometimes generally they'll hover around the eggs, well, the first laid egg anyway, but these first time parents are, especially this hen, this is her second round, and the first round was infertile too, but it's more so because she's not sitting on them properly. She is now, but the first one might be infertile, so it's a bit of a pain. Let's have a little look in here. Still no eggs from this pair, but we do have some little babies. These ones will be coming across shortly. So this is 83 and the Mealy's babies, which is really surprising that we actually didn't get an ash red color out of these. I was actually super surprised. I was expecting it. They are going to be really nice little babies, these ones, because they are off two of my good race birds, probably two of the better race birds that I've had. So be interesting to see how this produces into birds, but these will be more the shorter distance stuff, which we are sort of getting out of a little bit. I think the shorter distance stuff doesn't last as well here, but we're still going to give them a good test and see how they go in the early ones. I've got 2 eggs under there. They're cooking quite well. They are from this little hen here. She's a beautiful little hen. She's a daughter of Shock. She's going to lay again very soon, actually. I'd say she'll probably may lay tonight, but we will just have to wait and see. I'd say this weekend she's probably going to get us some eggs. The only reason I don't really want to breed from these ones just yet, I want to get a few rounds out of this hen and this cock, because they have produced some babies for us that are pretty good. Like they last, they're still here through a season, and that's a bit of a starting point for me, to be honest, because I don't want to lose so many birds next year, because it is a lot of work. You put 12 months into breeding birds and then you lose them all pretty quickly. We don't like that. So Big Leo, he's on eggs again. Surprisingly, the hen that he's paired up with been producing some really nice babies. Another one of those pairings that are producing babies that are very hard to lose, and that is my main focus now, finding those birds that are very hard to lose. Next year we might not be as successful in the races, but if I can get through most of the season, I'll be even happier, because that's we won't be as a fast burn. So that's something we're working on at the moment. It's just focusing on the birds that seem to last. We can just take them to every race and they're still here. Unrun cock, this is the second round. These ones actually will be very close to hatching. He's a beautiful little cockbird, this one, and they will be pretty close to hatching. I probably will split this pair up after this. The hen, I do want to try and pair her up with someone else, and I might put him back into loft line. We'll just see. Basically, after all these rounds go through, I might start repairing some birds ready for the one loft races, because there is some early intakes by the time we finish these rounds, and then we actually repair back up and get them on eggs and get the babies out. It'll be close to getting birds ready for some intakes. So not every bird's going to go to a one loft race. I'll pick through birds, just pick the ones out I want, and then most of the rest of them will just go into our race team. So little hen, she's gone for a second round. She'll most likely be split up with that cockbird too. And we do have, let's actually open this up, Apache in here. and he has finally got down on an egg with this hen. I haven't let him out because he's a bit of a problem with everyone else. I might try getting him out again, but it's a bit risky now with all these eggs because he'll just smash them. But here's a beautiful pigeon, and his kid's doing reasonably well in, he's the father of Kamashi in Meadows, which is probably like my second or third best bird so far. But still up in the top 20-25% of all the birds in the race so far. We're only at the tossings at 100 kilometers, so we'll see. They might just burn out really quick, but we've got him paired up with the hen here. But hopefully these eggs are fertile, because this pairing should be pretty good. But we might leave this video here. I will film the flying the young birds, but we'll put that in the following video. Try and keep them pretty short and sweet, but just a bit of an update for you.